I don't know. O ka re nka re lefatshe bulega ke tsene, but hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Malifa Dlamini if you're new here, and if you're coming back, welcome and welcome, darling. If you are new here, there is absolutely nothing that will make me more happy than you subscribing to my channel, so please subscribe. Another day, another video, and today I am back with 25 lessons learned at 25. So my birthday is in a couple of days now. Today is the 13th. My birthday is on the 17th of November, which is on Friday. Today is it's a Monday. It's actually a Monday. And I think it's necessary to record this video, but before that I just want to put a disclaimer that I am feeling so anxious. I am so anxious, I don't want to lie. Like, I don't know, but that is not possible. But anyway, I also need to put a disclaimer that this is not to put any pressure on myself. These are just the lessons that I learned since the age of 25, and since I'm turning 26 next, or this week, the end of this week, which is like a bit I feel like, just to be honest, before I even continue with this video, honestly I feel and I don't even want to cry on camera. Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I feel like I am in a very dark place, in a very uncomfortable place, in a very stagnant place, and in a place full of fear and anxiety. I am in a bad space, in a nutshell, and it comes with getting a year older. I don't know, like I wrote a status the other day, and I said to myself that I said on the status that the anxiety that attacks you when your birthday is approaching is unreasonable and has to be studied, because there's no way. I also want to make a disclaimer that I'm truly grateful for where I am. It's very hard right now to even talk about it, but it's also very difficult because honestly, it's not where I would like to be, but my heart just keeps on saying it's a better place, you understand? So I'm gonna share with you guys the things that I've learned, and I don't even know if it's the right thing to be shooting this video because my spirit is really low. I am feeling really sad. I am not happy, but it's whatever. I guess I'm gonna live to look at this, and it's just honestly like it's nothing happening or that happened. It's just comes with really becoming a year older. Anyway, here are some of the lessons that I've learned as a 25-year-old in my last 25-year-old days. I have learned the first one is its own pace, own lane, own race. Major part of my discontentment and feeling like this comes from the fact that I am not where I want to be. People my age, the people I know, the people I see have done a lot better than I did, or have accomplished certain things. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to compare you guys, but all I'm saying is that I unfortunately cannot help that I see it everywhere. You know, people my age are like very far in life, and I'm still here. So I think one of the biggest lessons that I have to take in is the fact that I am on my own lane and I'm doing my own pace, and this is my own race. So my things will not be the same as everyone else's. Be grateful always. My little heart is so grateful, even though it's not so happy, but it's grateful to be where I am. I'll be open to change. It's very difficult to even think about it, but I've learned to be open to any change that happens, whether it's in the form of work, whether it's in the form of relations, whether it's in transition with yourself, whether it's in growth. I have learned to be open to change, and you can always start over. I think every new year, a year that comes, is an opportunity to start over. So yeah, forgive yourself because you're worthy of your own grace and companion. I've done so many wrong things, and particularly to myself. I've betrayed myself. I've done things that are contrary to my belief and I'm not proud of, and I've just neglected myself. So more than anything, I've learned to forgive myself because I am worthy of my own grace and compassion. Choose people who will hold a space for me to feel, cry, and correct me. So this comes from a Sunday Nugget that I read by Mpumeni Dwaba last week, and she talks about how it is important to have people who hold space for you. And my life has taught me that I actually have those people, and I would choose them all over again, in the form of friends, in the form of family. Be grateful for closed doors. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And then do the internal work. This is number 9. Do internal work while you wait. So in your waiting process, I've learned to continue to in my waiting process, I continue to become a better person, be a better human being. And then rest when it's necessary. I've learned that it's really important to pay attention to your potential. The saying that says deep down, you even get a glimpse of the things that you're capable of. I think I've learned to really pay attention to like those moments. And then God is an attentive God, so be careful what you wish for. I've shared on one of my videos that I'm at a point in my life where I'm just things that I used to say, but I wasn't thinking about them, and I'm currently living in them, and I'm just like, but were you aware when you say this? Because it's a request you made to God, and now that you have it, you feel like it's not what you actually wanted. Yeah, so God is an attentive God, And then delay is not denial. So many delays in my life right now. Like I was saying, that there's so many things that I wish I could have accomplished by now, but I haven't, and it's also not a big deal. It is a big deal, right? But I feel like I've learned to understand that I'm not delayed, I'm not denied those things in any way. It's just a temporary setback. You'd have boundaries and learn to say no. I've learned this on yesterday's Nuggets, that I need to develop a strong will and the ability to say no to things that do not make me happy or that makes me uncomfortable, because I've learned that the past few weeks or a month, I've been doing things that I don't want to do, but because they will please the other person or the other people. So yeah, I guess I need to strengthen my boundaries going into the other year. Be a kind human has always been my brand. I've just prior to shooting this, and maybe that's why even my spirit is a bit down. I was watching a TikTok video, and like it's about a woman that was kind to another woman, and that just made me cry. I was just like, so yeah, be a kind human. It's really important. And extend grace to yourself. So it's important to extend grace to yourself, and that is obviously, as much as you would like you do it to other people, show yourself the same grace. I went out on a date with a friend of mine the other time, and after like the date, she said to me, yo, like every time I spend time with you, I just want to pick myself up and do like become this wholesome heart. And I'm just like, but why am I not extending myself the same grace? And which is also what Mother Porcupine commented to my status, to say that I hope you're extending the same grace to yourself. And that got to me because I honestly don't. Embrace different seasons. I guess like the season that I'm in, I am trying so hard to also embrace it, as difficult as it is. Just as much as I'm always happy with my wins, I should always learn to embrace the seasons that are like not so good, the lows. Yeah. What's meant for you will find you. So much questions and thoughts around why I am where I am, and I realized that probably certain things are not meant for me, and I should be okay with it. And if they are, they will definitely find me. This is such a sad video for me. But anyway, success is a state of mind. I think was part of my life. I've always thought like being a successful person is accomplishing, having a house, having cars, having a job, but I've realized that it's a different thing altogether. Success is really like what you put in your mind, and if waking up in the morning and you're content is what it is, then that could actually be success. Pray ridiculous prayers. It's so funny because I'm struggling because I kind of limit God a bit, but I understand that God is not a man. God, short pen, you guys. So I'm learning to actually pray ridiculous prayers. Ask things that I personally don't think I deserve, but because God wants us to treat him like that, he's an unlimitless God. Choose yourself because you are your biggest priority, which has been also one of the biggest things that I've been failing to do so much, but learning. Spoil yourself, which I'm doing so well at. I think more than I've done before. I actually spoil myself quite a lot. Live in the moment. I think that I missed so much trying to capture instead of living in the moment, but now when I learn to like live in my present moments. Grace locates you, it breaks protocol. When grace locates you, breaks protocol. I think like it doesn't matter how much or where you are, when God says this is what you're destined for, like all protocols that should be observed will be broken, will be unobserved, and God will make a way. Life happens indeed, you guys. I was listening to Mpumi, and sorry I reference her a lot, but I listen to her a lot, so yeah, I think that's why. So I listened to her podcast with Mahalia, and when she said life happens, and I was blown out, because I'm currently in my life is happening era, and as sad as it is, I'm understanding that life really does happen, and I should be okay with it. So these are the 25 lessons that I've learned, and I'm trying to avoid this video being too long. These are the lessons that I've learned in my 25 years of age, and yeah, hoping to do better at 26 to be a better version of myself, to be a bit more grateful, to be a lot more routined, to be a lot more resilient, you know. And I'm truly grateful for like a lot of things in life, and this year just reminds me of why certain things happened, you know. Yeah, I think before I even cry, you guys, those are the lessons that I've learned, and I am going to celebrate. I actually bought myself a cake. Let me show you guys a cake. So I actually bought myself this cake from Woolies today, because I felt like I'm so done, and maybe if I look into the positive and things that I could celebrate, I'd feel a lot better. And what is a cake from Woolies? And it's my favorite. It's tiramisu. It's quite a lot for one person, but I don't think I'm gonna eat it and finish it. So this is me and my cake. So happy birthday to me, you know, in advance, in a couple of days. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate that you've watched this video until the end. Please do not forget to share your lessons. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I'm sending all of you love and light.